charmingly. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery, flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scarred shogun, explosion when my pen hits tremendous. Ultraviolet shine blind forensics. I inspect you through the...
You all know the legendary 9-piece out of Shaolin, aka Jersey.
Yep.
Yeah. Wu-Tang Clan. They're kind of in the news a little bit.
Yeah, they recently released a double album called Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. The thing is, they only pressed one recording of the album. It's one disc. It's a limited edition collector's item complete with custom artwork and 174 pages worth of lyrics and commentary. It was to be sold under the stipulation that it cannot be resold. The Guinness Book of World Records lists the album as the most valuable album in existence. Ooh. It was sold for $2 million. And guess who bought it?
Martin Shkreli.
Martin Shkreli.
This plug.
Martin Shkreli, otherwise known as Pharma Bro. You've likely seen him or heard of him already. He made headlines earlier this year when he purchased the pharmaceutical company Turing Pharmaceuticals, and he immediately jacked up the price of a drug called Daraprim. He raised the price from $13.50 a pill to $750 a pill. That's ludicrous. Daraprim is essentially, it is essential in keeping AIDS sufferers alive. Basically, what he did was a heartless display of supply and demand.
Yeah.
People need Daraprim to stay alive, so they'll be willing, you would think, to pay whatever it costs. But he made the price so high that many of them could not afford to even buy the drug, or they were like having to sell their homes or whatever they were having to pay him everything they have. This guy was already filthy rich, just so they can stay alive like 1 week longer, right? It's disgusting,
it really is.
It is the free market.
Yeah.
That's how the system's designed. We'll get into that later,
yeah.
He put his personal profits ahead of the lives of his customers, which, in most cases would be terrible, but this is the type of business where you can do that and get away with it. Yeah. And he was a total dickhead when confronted about it.
There's another business that's a lot like that too, and we'll get into that later.
Well, we didn't. Canada's innocent. America, you enable this shit. You elected Dick Cheney. Okay? So aside from being a really bad person, Shkreli does seem to have great taste in music.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He was a silent partner in Collect Records, a company founded by Jeff Rickley, lead singer of the early 2000s emo/post-punk greats Thursday. Jeff Rickley has since denounced Martin Shkreli and cut off all ties with him. Probably a good business plan for him, but he doesn't have the $1 million backing, though.
Yeah.
But,
Martin wasn't too pumped.
No. When the Wu-Tang Clan actually found out who it was that had purchased the album, they were pretty pissed off. They didn't know at the start. Yeah. It was bought through like a silent auction. So, but specifically pissed off was the de facto leader of the Wu-Tang Clan, the RZA, a.k.a. the Genius, a.k.a. Bobby Boulders, a.k.a. the Scientist, Bobby Digital, the Abbott, Ruler, Zigzag Zig Allah. He's got so many nicknames.
So many.
Well, let's check him out.
I be tossing and forcing, my style is awesome. I'm causing more family food than Richard Dawson. And the survey said you're dead. Hey, you flying guillotine chops off your fucking head. Mister, who is that? Hey, yo, the who is back? Making niggas go whoa, whoa, like I'm Super Jet.
Okay, RZA said, and I quote, "The sale of the album happened in May, long before Shkreli's business practices came to light. We decided to give a significant amount of the proceeds to charity." I guess they're feeling guilty. RZA didn't have much nice to say about Shkreli, though, which actually made Shkreli a little angry.
No. Yeah. Shkreli said in an interview with Hip Hop DX, "I feel insulted. If I hand you $2 million, fucking show me some respect. At least have the decency to say nothing or no comment."
Well, he said, "I bought the album. There's a big fucking check." Sorry about the language. This is him talking. We're paraphrasing.
Yeah.
"There's a big fucking check in RZA and Silver Ring's pocket right now." Silver Rings is the producer. "I bought the most expensive album in the history of mankind, and fucking RZA is talking shit behind my back and online in plain sight, both online and behind his back." So he's just talking shit in general. Yeah. "That's not the way I do business. If I hand you $2 million, fucking show me some respect." Basically, further proving to the world that he is an entitled, arrogant asshole by thinking respect is something that can be bought. But we have to acknowledge that in doing this, he proved RZA, and by that extension the entire Wu-Tang Clan, to be liars. Because after all, cash doesn't rule everything around them.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Shkreli was not done yet, though. He had a bit more to say. He called RZA arrogant and said, "That's why I can afford a fucking $2 million album. What do you think I do, make cookies? No, motherfucker, I sell drugs." He thinks he stitches.
I love selling blow. I love selling blow. I love selling blow. I love selling blow.
Can you promise to never play any more fucking stitches in our videos?
You're going to say that.
He is the worst.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Okay. Martin Shkreli thinks he's more like, I think, Gucci Mane. He thinks he's like an authentic Atlanta trap drug kingpin or something. He says it all the time. Like in that interview with the Hip Hop DX, he's like, "I'm the biggest fucking plug there is."
Oh, is he? Is he?
Yeah, and then where's he's like he like has to tell you that he's like the shit, right? Like he always does this.
Yeah.
This is my, or where does he say it here? He's like, "That's my life." He's talking about something else. "That's my life. I fucking travel around Las Vegas with fucking $2 million or $3 million in cash, like Floyd Mayweather. It's real. Whether you think I'm a herber, whatever,
brain.
fine. But I'm the dude. I'm the guy. I'm not made
dude.
up. Take it for what it's worth."
Yeah.
Like he's just,
He's the
he
the
just
worst.
wants. Yeah. He's such a suit, but he wants you to think he's so street.
He likes to flex that monetary might.
yeah.
He said this, okay, about the album.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. I'm not, because nobody else gets to hear it. So basically he bought it to be a dick. To be
Yeah.
the guy who bought it so nobody else can. He says, "I'm not going to play it for no reason. If Taylor Swift wants to come over and suck my dick, I'll play it for her." Mic drop. So he likes Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She's a nice looking girl.
That was all planned for sure.
Oh yeah. But Taylor Swift actually responded. And I
Of course,
quote,
this
she
is the
said,
whole reason.
Baby, now we got bad blood.
"What's not to like about Martin Shkreli?" Here's where it gets pretty exciting, though, okay? Really exciting, I should say. A rumor has leaked that RZA wrote into the contract a brilliant little clause that says, this is great. "The buying party also agrees that at any time during the stipulated 88-year period," it's an 88-year contract, that means the album's not going to come out till like 2108 officially. Yeah. They'll all be dead by then. It's to preserve the artistry. That during the stipulated 88-year period, the seller may legally attempt to execute one heist or caper to steal back Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, which, if successful, would return all ownership rights to the seller. Said heist or caper can only be undertaken by currently active members of the Wu-Tang Clan and or actor Bill Murray.
Yes.
With no legal repercussions. Bill Murray is apparently close friends with the RZA.
Anybody need more coffee? Kitchen's closing.
Man, we don't mess with caffeine.
You don't?
Nah, I don't.
Heard you know caffeine could cause serious delirium?
Delirium?
Serious delirium.
But now you tell me. Well, that may be my problem. Delirium.
Aren't you Bill Murray, man? That's you Bill Murray?
Yeah, I'm Bill Murray, but let's keep that just between us, all right?
Do you think this has any ties to RZA and like his movie career right now? Like he's got
definitely.
Bill Murray in there, and like I wonder if they're just gonna like film this and like turn it into a movie or something, because that would be amazing.
It's something like
that would be the greatest movie ever.
Almost like a Borat style movie where
Yeah.
they're actually real live actors doing real things, but in
Wu-Tang
the
Clan
sake
and
of
Bill
art.
Murray steal back.
Yeah, this Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. But here's the thing: that does not appear to be 100% real.
Yeah,
that
but
might be
you never
phony,
know.
but
I
Jesus,
don't know.
I hope it is. And if it
Fingers
is Bill
crossed.
Murray, get on it.
Shaolin swords
Yeah.
crossed, I hope. Okay, so Shkreli he's all over the news. There's also another article in here where he was talking about how he's gonna bail New York rapper Bobby Shmurda out of jail. So about Bobby Shmurda, he said, "I'm a big fan, but I'm also an opportunist. You know that? I see an opportunity here. He's a talented guy. Every concert I go to, people yell, 'Free Shmurda.'
Free Shmurda.
He reminds me of me, quite frankly. Of course he does. He wants to be a gangster so bad."
Oh yeah.
The guy's totally irreverent. He doesn't give a damn what people think. Totally irreverent. Totally, I don't give a fuck. I love him. I just love that style. He's not far from where I'm in Brooklyn. I'd love to help him out. I wish someone would have helped me out when I needed it. Well, yeah.
A lot in common.
Yeah.
You know what else they have in common? They're both in jail.
Yeah. They might be bunk buddies.
Yeah, maybe Martin Shkreli should be more concerned with getting himself out of jail and not Bobby Shmurda. Shkreli was arrested. He was taken into custody as part of an SEC investigation into his involvement defrauding investors and board members of his previous biotech company, Retrofin. Allegedly, he used company funds to pay off debts from a failed hedge fund, which is illegal. He is facing up to 20 years if convicted, but he doesn't seem overly concerned with being convicted. He says he looks forward to filing countersuits against his accusers. No doubt he's got himself a pretty great lawyer. He can afford one. Here's the thing, though. Martin Shkreli is not the problem.
No.
He's not the problem. He's a symptom of a much larger problem. Okay? What got Shkreli arrested wasn't gouging the prices of a necessary medicine to the point where the people who needed it most could not get it and could not afford it. It was when he gouged his stockholders.
Oh.
It wasn't until he fucked with rich people that he got in trouble. That's the system we live under. That's what we should be pissed off about. Not that this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
That's par for the course. People in this industry are assholes. He's just one in the media. Okay? This system is rigged to the benefit of the rich. When Shkreli stuck it to people fighting AIDS, he did so under the legal protection of the law. That's the problem. Shkreli was playing by the rules designed to benefit people like him at the expense of people like us.
Yeah.
Shkreli's not afraid, though. He's not afraid of Wu-Tang Clan.
Nope.
He's tough. He's made that very clear. He's talking tough. He said he will snap the CD live on TV.
No.
He said that during that interview with Hip Hop DX. He detailed a story about a business deal gone wrong in which he actually threatened the safety of the other person's children. This is great. And I quote, I'm definitely the real deal. This is not a fucking act. I threatened that fucking guy and his fucking kids because he fucking took $3 million from me. I had 2 guys parked outside of his house for 6 months watching his every move. I can get down. I don't think the RZA knows that. I think he thinks I'm some powder puff white guy CEO that's got too much money. I'd encourage him to shut the fuck up before he goes a little too far. We'll see what happens, RZA. I don't think RZA is overly concerned.
Nor should
because,
he be.
After all, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, baby.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. There's no place to hide once I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam! Oh man, I slam. Damn, I scream like Tarzan. I'll be tossing and forcing. My style is awesome. I'm causing more family